if there was a presser or not. I know Tiffany, who's been talking to me about this case, I know she said that there were no pressers, but I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't before I ask the mayor and Gary PD why there hasn't been a presser on what's going on with Janiah McMichael's case. So I spoke with Kevin Collins, the PI, and him and I are going to try to work together. So I think that's great. Anyway, let's talk about my date. All right. I want to tell you guys something. He's so funny. Okay, he's so funny. So his dad's sick. His dad's got cancer and he lives with his father. And he was going to cook steaks for me, and he was going to fix his dad pork chops and whatever. Well, unexpectedly, his sister came over with her kids. And so he was like, my kitchen, like I'm just annoyed at this point. He was like, because I had dad set up in his room, because I guess that's where he pretty much stays. I had brought him his food and stuff. And then my sister comes over, starts cooking beans and all this stuff. And he's like, and I had plans for us to like, be there. So I was like, that's fine, whatever. He's like, so come on over and we'll go with the first option. We'll go eat tacos at Local. So he took me to the Local in Canal, which is, I haven't been to that Local. So I went down there, and we had a really good dinner. We laughed. He took me to Walmart because he wanted me to go in and get something. Then we went back to his house. It was fun. So like I go into his room because he's downstairs with his dad, and I go upstairs and go into his room. He's got clothes piled on the floor, like this big huge pile of clothes. And he dresses nice, all right? And I'm just like, what the fuck is all this shit on the floor? So he comes in, and he was like, oh, in our conversation in the car, I was telling him that my black Carhartt has white cat hair all over it, and I need to get a lint roller. Because he's like, you're not even wearing a coat, because I wore this shirt and a sweater over it. And I said, yeah, I am pretty cold. I was like, I didn't realize how cold it was outside. So I was like, I really wanted to, I have a pair of brown Tims that I was going to wear, but I didn't wear those. I dug out shoes out of my closet. I decided to wear my Jordans. So like I had those on, but I was wanting to wear my Tims, but I was like, man, I really wish I had a brown Carhartt. I was like, but I have this black one. I was like, whatever. We get to his house and then go upstairs, and he's like, hold on one second. He goes into the other room, and he comes back in, and he throws this Carhartt at me, and it's like a brown one. And I was like, what? He goes, put it on. So I put it on, right? He was like, it's yours. And I was like, what? So then he goes back out. He goes, hold on, I'll be right back. He went and got another one, and he comes back and he throws it at me. And it was like an acid wash one. I like it a lot. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, it's yours. I'm like, and he said, you see that pile of clothes right there? He was like, it's yours. And I was like, what? So this is his shirt. He has like a ton of Carhartt stuff. So like, he gave me a ton of Carhartt flannels. And he calls me a little boy, okay? I said, this is what you want, right? You want to keep feeding this. You act like you don't like me being boyish, but you just gave me all your man clothes, honey. And he's like so funny because he was like, do you even wear Carhartt? It's funny, I have a Carhartt hat right here. I was like, yeah, I wear Carhartt. I've got a Carhartt coat. I've got Carhartt sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. Like, yeah, I love Carhartt. He's like, you're a boy. I'm like, I know. He secretly really likes me like that. He does. He secretly likes me like this. And this is my favorite one that smells like him. You know what? He's treating me how I should be treated. So, like, I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it. Like, tonight at dinner, he's like, you really like me? And I was like, no. I said, I'm just really, really lonely. And you're the one. I was like, you had me at the fist bump. Like, he came in where I worked one day and we were talking, and then he fist bumped me on the way out after he gave me his number. And then the other day he fist bumped me 4 times because he thinks that's what does it for me, is the fist bump. Oh my God. And one time he came into work and he saw somebody else fist bump me, and he was just like, I thought that was our thing. And I was like, listen, if somebody wants a fist bump from me, we're just going to fist bump. I scared him though tonight because we were walking. I'm goofy as fuck. Okay, I'm goofy as fuck. So like, we're walking back to the car and it's snowing and it's cold out. All right. Hey, honey, I called you. Did you get my message? My brain hurts. Did you get my message? I love you. How's Brandon? I love you. I love Brandon. So yeah. Oh, so we were walking back to the car. It was snowing. It's kind of romantic, actually. The snow was going to, the Christmas lights were still out where we were at. And he's walking in front of me and we're almost to the car. And I literally run up behind him and I go, oh, and like tackle him. Like I just, like bear hug. He said, get in the car now. And I was like, yes, sir. Sorry. I said, I was just being playful. Thank you, T-Rod. No, it's okay. You're busy. You've got shit going on. Just keep me updated, please. I didn't see it when you originally sent the message in the chat, in the Discord. And so like when I went there and saw it, I instantly called you. I paused my live and called you because I was like, fuck. So just make sure you let me know. Make sure you let me know in case I forget tomorrow to reach out and ask you. Because I want to know. Because I love y'all. Hello. Oh, today. So he was like, you smell good. He's like, what are you wearing? And I was like, cologne. I said, you told me to be myself. I said, so I wore exactly what I wanted to wear. I looked how I wanted to wear. I smelled how I wanted to smell. And he's like, you smell good. I said, I know. Like, I know. I said, how I smell is how I expect you to smell. Mm-hmm. He was like, he said something to me. I said, there's two things that I am addicted to. Hats and cologne. Oh, we're saving chickens. How'd it go? How was the steak? Okay, so we didn't go to steak because his sister came over and there's too many people at the house. So we went to tacos at Local, which was really good. And then he gave me a bunch of his clothes. He gave me 2 Carhartt coats, a bunch of Carhartt flannels. He gave me jeans. He gave me all kinds of shit. Like, all kinds of shit. Now I'm going to have to definitely get rid of stuff because I've got like Banana Republic, Carhartt, Levi jeans. Like he like, I don't even know how, like, why he was going to donate all this stuff. And then he gave it to me and I was like, nothing's wrong with it. There was one pair of Carhartt pants that like literally had stains on it. And I was like, okay. Like one pair. Everything else was like Gucci. It's so funny. He won't admit. All right. That is a cute outfit. Well, I had a sweater on. I had a really cute sweater on. But when I got home, I put his flannel on because it's cozy. It's nice. And it actually smells like him right now. And I think he knew what he was doing. Yep, he's got me all fucked up now in the head because he knows what he's doing. He's one of those men that, like, my sweater was cute. Thank you. The picture I put up a live or a video of me before my date. We're just dating though. He's not really my boyfriend. Oops, I thought you dated women. I do. I date all people. I date all people. If I get a vibe, if we're vibing, I might like you. Baby, are you gonna flip the bed? Something inside, so I'm going to talk about Janiyah McMichael for a minute. Like earlier today when I was talking about her, a missing girl out of fucking Gary, Indiana, I don't know why I have to say fucking. Okay, I don't know why. All right, just go with it. I have a feeling that there's something in that green space, though. The green space, all that green space, all that water. I really wish that, like, my papers were signed because I want to go up there and look around. Step right up. You've got a flash goal. What the world's a flash goal? What the hell's a flash goal? Help me reach my flash goal. What is that? What do you have to do? How much is it? How much is one of those things? I don't even know. It doesn't say. All right, well, I posted it. I don't know what it is. Is there an official date to travel? Not yet. I can travel $9.99? What? Well, I don't need that. I was like, if it's like that, I don't need that. Why does my face look like this? That's what I said. Literally, I don't need that. How can a flash goal be $9.99? That's weird. Oh, it's a super fan thing. Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know anything about that. I think I only have 2 super fans. I might have 3. I was waiting for it to pop back up so I could see if it said however many out of however many. I have 17 super fans. Awesome. But I am kind of excited. I think I'm going to try to reach out to that Kevin Collins, that Casey, whatever, so that you need 20 for it, I think. Oh, I don't know. 20 for what? What does it do? I have no idea what it does. I've never worried about it before. Anyway, I'm all over the place right now with my thoughts. I went to the dollar store because when he invited me over for steaks and stuff, I felt like I'm always one of those people who, like, if anybody invites me to their home, it used to be I would bring wine. All right. Well, he's not wanting to drink and I'm not drinking. So it's like, that was nothing. So I know he likes different chocolate. So I got him some chocolate. And then me and him were talking about how this next year we're going to be cheerleaders for one another, because he has some goals that he wants to reach and I have goals that I want to reach. And we just said that we were just going to cheer each other on and be there for each other. And so I got him a dream rock that says dream on it so he can set it on his nightstand, because he's one of those people that, like, writes like some goals down and puts them on the wall. One day it said set a goal and I thought it said get a goat. And so now I tease him to tell him that we're going to get a farm and a goat. And the goat's named Simon. I told him the goat's name today. I just looked at him while we were eating and I said Simon. And he said, what? And I said, that's our goat's name. He thinks I am funny, and that's all that matters. Like, I'm glad he thinks I'm funny. I'm glad we're going to have an imaginary goat together. Oh my God, did you guys see Crystal the Pistol? She found a rabbit while she was out doing the, what is that stuff called? Detector, metal detecting. And I sent her a message saying, that's a domesticated rabbit. And she had already had it and at home. And I said, well, if you've got a dog kennel, put it in that. You know, if it's a domesticated rabbit, it might use a litter box. Poor thing. So I just think somebody either let it out or it got out on accident. Did you like the greens? He didn't make dinner. We thought that's what was going to happen, but last minute plans changed and we went with our original plan of going to have tacos. And I found out that he loves music almost as much as I do. He knew who Fleetwood Mac was. And I know that sounds like ridiculous, but some guys just don't know music. And so when Fleetwood Mac came on, he was like, and I was like, you know who this is? He was like, Fleetwood Mac. And I was like, I said, I like you even a little bit more now. I like you more. Oh, hell. I got to rearrange my office. I need to do some different Wonder Woman stuff. I think I'm going to take my Funkos down. I have a huge Wonder Woman painting to put up here. So I think I'm going to do that. And I need to really clean. I need to start packing because my lease is over in March or April. And I plan on leaving this popsicle stand soon. So I need to start doing that. I did. I had a really good night. He's like, come here. He's like, come here. And I'm like, what? He goes, you need a hug. I'm like, you know what I need? I was like, that's funny that you know what I need. So he's very super sweet to me. He really is. He's nice. He's a nice guy. You know what's funny? He actually is head of security somewhere. That's funny. It's funny. We were talking and he's like, do you want to go to the rodeo with me? And I'm like, the rodeo? Got you a bodyguard. Oh, so I was looking in my phone for something and I showed him a picture of a person that attacked me and I kind of told him the story. And he's like, why do you still have his photo in your phone? I said, well, it's because at the bottom of it says his name. And I said, I can't remember shit. I said, so I just have it there, right? Hugs are great. I love hugs. Hugs are my favorite. Like, I'm a really good hugger, like a really good hugger. And I always like it when somebody hugs me, like tight. I don't know. And you all, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really thought, like, when I was talking to my therapist and stuff, he said that, you know, I was doing things that were not of the norm, which dating men is not my norm. Because of my grief is what they think, that the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I stopped talking to two of the men because there was actually three men at one point, and I've stopped talking to two of them. Because the other two were not healthy for me at all. Like, they were just pretty much slam bam, thank you ma'am kind of things. And I don't need that. That's not what I want. That's not what I need. And I really like this guy. I like how we talk, we joke around, we vibe. So like I really like him, you know? Would I date a woman? Like me and him are not we're not official. So like I can date around or whatever I want to do, just like he can. But I'm just enjoying things right now. I'm enjoying just being, just being present with someone. I didn't touch my phone for a while we were together. I didn't touch it. I didn't look at it. I had no desire to. So that tells me, hey, Heather, that this is something. Because if I'm not going to touch my fucking phone for 1 fucking minute, then that means I'm enjoying the time with him. I didn't pull my phone out when we were at dinner. I pulled my phone out when we got back to his house. He went downstairs to talk to his dad, and I literally had it out for a second just to see if I had any text messages or whatever, and then I put it up. I took a picture of the television because he put music on and New Kids on the Block was on there. And I thought that was funny, and I sent it to my Discord. So, like, I was like... And then when he came back upstairs, the song was still playing, and I was like, which of the New Kids on the Block was your favorite? And he's like, I don't really have a favorite New Kid on the Block. And he said something else that I was just like, what? He was like, what's your favorite New Kid on the Block? I said, Jordan. He said, which one's that? I said, he's the one with the hair. I said, he's the cute one. He said, oh. I said, yeah, I like Jordan. Jordan was yours too? Mm-hmm. I like Jordan a lot. Always Jordan, right? Forget, I thought Jordan was the cutest. Joey's not bad. They all really aren't bad looking. There was one, though. Danny. Because it was Donnie, Danny, Joe, Jordan, John, right? No, John. I don't think I really cared for John. I don't think I really thought John was attractive. Jordan with the baby face, right? So we had kind of like a thing. I was talking to somebody about this on the phone today. In the beginning, I think it was in the beginning. It was like the first the first couple weeks when me and him were getting to know each other, right? You know how sometimes when you're really getting to know one another, you don't really know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. I've never been one in a relationship with a man, for one, to ever make boundaries or set men straight. Like, nope. I never would talk back to men when I was with them, anything like that. But I said something to him, and he thought he was saying something, and he was serious. And he called me a dyke. I don't know if, like, I can say that word on here, but he did. He called me that. And I looked at him, and I said, do not ever, ever call me that again, right? And he was like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Like, I am so sorry. And I was like, yeah, don't ever call me that again. And then I had to try to explain that in the LGBTQ community, there are words that we can say to each other, but we don't allow people to talk to us a certain way. All right? It's just, it's just not okay. So he didn't know. And so then the other day when we were together, he asked me something funny. He said, so since you're in the community, does that now mean that I'm in the community? And I was like, what? He was like, poor fella. I know, right? I was just like, no, you're not doing that. You better never call me that kid. I literally was like, boundary line in the sand. Don't do it. Anyway, he said he would never do that again. Good. Because I literally he saw real quick I was not playing. And it's so funny because he's like, you're so submissive with me. And then I do something like that shit. And he's like, oh. And I showed him a video of the red room because he thinks that I'm not dominant. I said, honey, you don't know me. I'm just letting him think, he's the man. He's the man. I'm just letting him have that man, thing. He's the man. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember where I was going. So when we were at the taco place, right? He literally he looked at me and he goes, you gonna go get the chips and salsa? Because you have to go to at local canteen, you got to go up and get the salsa and chips yourself, right? I was like, I thought you'd never ask. I get up and go get it, right? With women, I get up and go get it. So I was expecting myself to get up and go get it, right? I come back and put it down. He's like, thank you. And then when they come back to ask us about our order, I order for him. I ordered for him. I also made it to the door and opened the door for him. And he looked at me and he said, never again. I said, I like to hear that. I like to hear that one. That's right. He said, you are so used to being the one, right? You're so used to being in charge. I said, yeah, and it seems like you are enjoying it because you're letting me do this, right? And he was like, okay, so with him, I'm very bratty. Very, very fucking bratty with him. He told me, he was like, just wait till we get home. I said, I like that. I mean, what do I need to say next? I'm sitting here I'm sitting here at the table and I'm just looking at him and he's got this fucking killer ass beard. Okay. I've never really liked men with beards, but his fucking beard is fucking bomb. And I'm sitting there and he's like, what are you thinking about? I was like, you don't want to know. He was like, yeah, I do. After he told me to stop overthinking things, okay? I said, do you really want to know what's in my mind? Because what's in my head right now, you don't really want to know. And he was like, I want to know. I said, well, I'm thinking about my hands in your beard, but I was really wanting to know what can I do for you right now to make you happy? And he just stared at me. He's like, we got to go. I was like, literally, where are we going? So he's just funny. I mean, he did ask. What the fuck? I do have a question for the ladies, though. Has anybody bought... One of my friends said they did, okay? But, I don't want to buy something and then it be, not what I need it to be. Has anybody bought these TikTok bras that is everywhere? I need to know. I need to know because I guess I've got to prop my girls up now. You want to know too? I do. I really want to know. You were talking about him thinking... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so thank you for reminding me of that. So, he wanted to know if he was a part of the LGBTQ community now. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, I'm basically messing with you. So does that mean I'm a part of the community? I was like, is that what you want? I was like, because... I mean, you can say you're anything that you want to be. All right? But just because you're messing with me, I said, I'm non-binary. He's like, what? I said, yeah. I said, I'm non-binary. That's why I look the way I do and act the way I do and walk the way I do and dress the way I do. Have the brain that I do. And he's like, okay. And then I said, I'm they, them. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, I figured that's going to take you a while. So we'll go back to that later. And like, he's like, well, because I fuck with you, I have to be a part of the community now. He said, because I obviously like little boys. He calls me little boy. He doesn't like little boys. Oh my God, that came out wrong. He calls me a little boy because, for one, I'm 6'1". He thinks that's fucking funny. And he thinks that me being a boy is funny. Fuck, I said the wrong thing. Anyway. He doesn't like little boys. He likes me and he calls me little boy. Anyway. He said that he likes that. And so, I don't know if now he's questioning. You should have asked if you were part of the black community now. Oh my gosh. So he gets so freaking. So there's a woman at my work that he came in, right, to see me. I walked over to him and then I held the door open for him at work. Then I walked him to his car, right? She was like, who's that? And I said, a guy I'm dating. You're not dating him. I said, what? You're not dating him. Who is he? I said, for one, I don't need to tell you who he is. I said, but next time he comes in here, maybe you should ask him. And like, he literally, I went and told him and he was like, what is wrong with these people? I was like, I don't know. But people don't think that I can pull people, and like, I can. If I like somebody, I'll go for it. Like, I'm the one, when he came into where I work, I was the one who said, I asked him something. I hit on him. And he didn't realize I was hitting on him. And then he was like, oh, they're hitting on me, basically. I don't fucking know. Night fun in the sun. Anyway. He likes me. I tried to ask him why tonight. I was like, why do you like me? He's like, why do you need to know? I know why I like you. You don't need to know that. I'm like, okay. Gee whiz. And I always tell him something like, I have a serious question. That's what I'll say. And he literally thinks it's going to be a serious question. And then I ask him something about our goat. Like, it's really like, I catch him off guard. And he was like, you are so freaking funny and odd all at the same time. He was like, I don't know why I keep coming back for more of this. But he was like, I am totally intrigued. And then he gave me a whole wardrobe tonight. I don't know. You think we feel like we're teens talking about boys? I mean, you know. I mean, he's really cute. And I wish I could share him. You know, like I wish I could share about him and stuff. But the internet's just not a safe place to do that. I'm not. I did share a picture of him earlier today, but it was like a profile picture or what, like a side profile picture. They'll never find him because he's not really online. So, and I like that. I like messing around with people who aren't online because then nobody can really like, you know, mess with them. I'm sorry you don't know me. I shouldn't have asked questions. Shouldn't ask me questions about what? Wait, did you ask me a question and I didn't see it? Hold on, let me go up. I missed what you said. He called you and you said never again. Oh, he called me a dyke. Yeah. And I was just like, don't ever do that again. Ever. That's not a good word for you to say to me. I literally asked him if he had a problem with who I was because he doesn't understand the pansexual thing either. And you know the misconception on bisexual people. People think that bisexual people will just sleep with anybody, or they'll have a man and have a woman, and that's not really how that works all the time either. Like, it's not just because you're bi doesn't mean you're poly, right? Sometimes it's really hard to explain to people. Let me tell you, when he said that, I had, you know, I was just like, what? Don't ever. I was flabbergasted. I was just like, what the hell? It flowed. It just flowed right out of his mouth. I was like, you're testing me, right? You were testing me? I know that I look like a flat out lesbian. Okay, I know that. All right. I am an ex-lesbian. All right. So I know I look like a flat out lesbian. And I don't want to change that about me. And that's what we talked about that tonight. I was like, I want to wear guys' clothes. Oh, he said something about, you don't care that all these clothes are guy clothes? I said, honey, I don't have women's clothes. I was like, the only thing about me that's womanly is like my sports bra or whatever. I was like, I don't have women's clothes. I think I have one woman's sweatshirt. I think I had a blouse at one time. I don't know where that fucking thing went. I don't know where my... Cutie. Gosh, I love that I have my tablet now to go live on. Listen, okay, so like today I was telling him about my hair. Because if I made it to date day, which was today, I was going to tell him that it's just hair and that I'll grow it all out and show him that I've had hair before. It's just fucking hair. And he was like, you don't have to do that. He was like, I see that you are comfortable with who you are and you own that. And I'm like, bravo. I was like, bravo. Thank you. I was like, thank you, sir. And then I said, what can I do for you now? Because you're getting it, right? You're getting it now. No, I mean, you're getting it. You're not getting it. Well, you get it, but what I'm trying to say is that you get that I am me and I don't want to change. And then he got it. And when I say he got it, then he got it. All right. He was a good boy, I guess. I mean, I'm little boy. I guess he's good boy. So, Torrid? I've never been to Torrid. Okay, so here's the brawl thing. So I went to Taco Bell. Nope. It wasn't Taco Bell. I went to Target. I went to Target. I tried a ton on, like 10 of them on. I found one that has like a wider band around it. Because let me just tell you, those little petite women that has the little tiny band around and the little tiny straps. Fuck you! My whole body eats that shit. Like those little tiny fucking straps on a fucking 6'1" fucking person. No, I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? And all the bras were like that. And I'm like, I am fucking done. I am done with these damn bras, but I found one that was a little thicker, right? Oh, lacy and whatever. Whatever. I don't care. And it was red, a little burgundy or whatever. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. I want a black one, though. I want black to match my hat because I'm going to wear my hat and my bra. That's what's going to happen. Okay, let's just say. All right? And my black boxes. It's going to just black, black, black. Anyway, any hoozles. Target bra. Okay, I found one. Whatever. Go into Walmart. They've got all these little tiny... Listen, I was in a... I guess men like it when your ladies are like up in your neck or something shit. I'm not trying to put mine in my neck, but I'm just trying to like boost them up because gravity has been pushing down on me for 47 years. So if you ladies know, you fucking know, right? I need the support. You're right. I need the support. So anyway, Walmart is not the place to go for bras. Nope. Unless you're teeny tiny and you like the little tiny strap, the little tiny thing around there, and you can be like, oh, look, I'm so tiny. I mean, I'm not sizist, okay? But like putting one of those little tiny little things on me was not the thing to do, okay? Like I couldn't even see half of it. Anyway, so I gotta find a good one. So they have what around here? I don't know if they have a Torrid. Hey, Siri. Is there a Torrid in Columbus, Ohio? Probably is. Oh, there is. Oh. Wait. Don't go back, Siri. Hey, Siri. Show me Torrids in Columbus, Ohio. Anyway, I think there's one like 7 miles. Okay, so we got Torrid. Yes, Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant is right down the road. So I was going to go there first. I'm sure Victoria's Secret is so secretive that they don't have sizes for me. So I'm not going to probably go to Victoria's Secret. And I feel like I would feel so dumb walking in there. Like, they're having a good sale online. But the thing is I got to try it on. Versus bigger sizes ain't cute. What do you mean? The bigger sizes ain't cute? I know, right? I literally told him the other day when I had a meltdown, I said, why don't you get somebody else that wants to like do this shit? Because like, this isn't me. Oh, Gina, that's smart. Thank you. That's really smart. His store with no charge. Oh, man. Lane Bryant and Torrid bigger ones are cute. Okay, good. Thank you, because I need something for my girls, I guess. I guess I got to pump my girls up. I don't know what that is. I'm having that pain in the back of my head again. Okay, guys. Tomorrow night. Oh my God. I'm not doing anything tomorrow night for New Year's. Are you guys doing anything for New Year's? Typically, I'm a happy person. Nope. All right. Well, I guess I'll be here tomorrow night for New Year's so that we can do it together. You have a date with your bed tomorrow night? Probably me too. I got to get up early in the morning and I'll probably come home and go to bed. Really. I really need to come home and clean. I do need to clean this office. This office is a catch-all for everything. Because I need to redecorate. I need to put up my big Wonder Woman painting. Everybody's going to love it. Everybody's going to love it. I enjoy watching you talk. Oh, thank you so much. You know what? I'm glad that I can be here for people who appreciate me. I'm glad I can be here for people who appreciate me. I do want to tell you though, don't ever buy these because they taste like shit. Have you ever bought honey bun cowtails? Now I've got these cowtails that I won't eat. There's like 3 more in there. They don't taste like a honey bun. It was very disappointing. Clean tomorrow, not New Year's Day, or you will clean all year. What? I'm new and love your vibe. Thank you. Clean tomorrow, not New Year's Day. Okay. Hi, pup. Do you want to say hi? Come here. He's like, nope, I'm running away. I don't know. They're so gross. They don't even taste like a honey bun. It's disappointing. I have this planner that I really need to plan stuff in, right? I've got a really nice planner. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But my mom, okay, get this, right? So my mom wants me to move back home. There's a couple problems with this. So I have all these animals, right? And my mom today said, listen, sis, I want one of your cats. Okay, my mom has a cat of her own and a dog, all right? So she's like, I want one of your cats. And I'm sitting here thinking, the cat that she has is a daughter of one of my cats anyway. And she was like, which one won't tear up my furniture? And I was like, well, there's only one that likes to claw on her pole and stuff. But when I'm not home, she like does whatever. And no, Jinx is my man. He is staying with me. So I'm thinking that if I do give her a cat, it's going to be the mom of the cat that she has, which is Livy. My mom's thoughts were, she said, we need to act. What's the word? She says we need to get them used to this place. One by one, acclimate. Sorry. Yeah, that's the word. In my head, it wasn't sounding right. Thank you. So I was like, my mom said that, so here's the thing. If I move down with my mom, in the spring or summer, my mom's going to have her garage turned into a actual apartment for me, which means that we had talked about maybe her, like that being my home base, because next year I want to travel. And so I'm going to take Sully with me, my dog, and we're just going to go wherever, I guess. But my mom wanted me to get rid of my cats, all right? There's no way on this planet that I want to get rid of any of them. There isn't. I don't want to, all right? They are so, for one, Jinx and Bella are older, all right? I would love to find somebody to give Bella to. She's 9 years old. She's long, white hair calico. She's fat as hell right now. She needs to be on a diet. Reason being is because she literally is one of them that she would be good on her own. Like she really would. She'd be good on her own. She is a very strong-minded cat, but I don't want to get rid of any of them, actually. G needs a home if I ever get rid of him that is a special need, because he's special needs. He needs somebody that really understands special needs cats. But I don't think I could ever part with Jinx, Molly. I don't think I could ever part with those two. I don't want to part with any of them, to be honest. But I also don't I don't know. I thought about having somebody like foster them until I got back. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I still haven't figured it all out yet, but because I don't really think I wanted a schoolie, right? But I don't think that I can drive one. To be honest, I don't think I can drive a full schoolie because if I could, all my animals would stay with me and we would just travel together. We would because I mean, fuck, a schoolie is a lot of space for just one person. So, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is get a SUV, one that I can camp inside if I need to with me and my dog, and I'm just going to travel around. I don't know. What about Mr.? You mean cowboy? So we talked tonight about our dreams and our goals, and we're not going to stop each other from doing like whatever. Um, Tonight I talked to him about things I wanted to do. I want to go white water rafting at the Grand Canyon. That's one thing I want to do. I want to go base jumping into a cave. I want to skydive now. And I want to zip line. These are things I haven't done yet that I want to do. You want to see Herschel? Oh gosh, he's downstairs. I know. I figure this is what all right, so I've already passed away twice. I know what it feels like. I mean, I don't want to splat on the ground, okay? I don't want that. But, like, I'm not afraid. So there's the things that I really want to do. I was telling him tonight, I love kayaking too. No, I'm not getting rid of Herschel. Herschel's staying. Herschel can travel everywhere. But Herschel has a huge Cadillac tank. So I would have to, I mean, Herschel's easy peasy to like take care of, whatever. So he's fine. I wouldn't travel around with Herschel though in the SUV. I would just let him stay at mom's. If this is what I decide to do. If me and this guy get serious though, I might just stay in Columbus as a home base, but I still am going to go and travel around. Within 6 hours of you, count you in. Okay, Chalet, we will go together somewhere. I've always wanted to, like, I just marked that off my bucket list. I just went white water rafting a couple months ago. All right. My cats are crazy. Okay, they're all crazy. They all have a voice and they all want to be heard. So I like the rapids and stuff. I really need to take my brother because my brother saves my life. Okay, he doesn't like to save my life. Okay, I know that my brother probably just is like, damn, like whatever, but he saves me. So like, I need him wherever I go whitewater wafting. I need him. We had a good time though. We really had a good time. But like, I don't know if I told you the story of whitewater. I'm having a really bad word day. I'm having a horrible word day. Okay. Now I forget what I was going to say. Oh, the story about it. So we were like, you know, the guy tells you about your boat. It's not a boat, it's a raft. He tells you basically what you have to do. All right. And so you have to tuck your feet in to like the raft. So it was my niece, me, my mom, my brother. So me and my brother were right across from each other. And the guy was in the back, the little, I want to call him a commander. That's not what his name was. We're going to call him commander of the raft because I don't fucking know what that's called right now. Words are hard. for me sometimes. Guide. It was a guide. The guide was right there. All right. So here we go, right? Here we go. He's like, there's going to be a picture up here. You got to take this picture. So here I am, and I'm going, because, I wanted to act like I didn't smile. I knew the camera was coming, and I'm like, and anyway, so it was funny, right? So then we hit the first rapid, and I'm like, this is so much fun, right? And then my butt, because I don't know if you haven't been rafting, there's just a little spot on the raft. Your butt has to sit up on the raft. Like the sides, you're sitting your butt up on the side. I always thought that there was like a little thing in there and you're sitting on the little bench. No, you're not sitting on a bench. You're sitting on the edge. I've got a big old dump truck, okay? So I'm sitting there on it, and the guide told us, Commander Guide, said, if you feel like you're going to fall, throw yourself the other way. And I already knew I was throwing myself into the boat raft. I was not going to get out of that. He said, because some parts are really shallow and some parts are deep. And I'm just like, no, fuck this. I am not going to get out of that. So anyway, we're rowing. We're doing so good. My niece is in front of me. I'm like, you're doing so good. Tommy, you're doing so good. So we're doing this. I'm on this side. We're doing this. And he goes, okay, here comes another one. He said, this one's a level whatever. And I'm like, oh, this sounds great. And I could see it. And I'm like, oh no. I mean, it was just going every which way. And my adrenaline was just like, right? And we're going, ah! And he's like, row. And I'm rowing. And I'm like, oh no. And my ass is like going like this way. And I go, boom. And I throw myself in the middle of the raft, right? My brother looks at me like, you dumb bitch. Like, I was like laughing. Water was coming in. I was drowning in the water. I was fucking just laughing. I couldn't get myself back up. I was just going to lay there. Okay. I was just going to lay there for the rest of the ride until we got out of that rapid. All right. Well, here he is. He pulled, like, he's right across from me, right? He literally, I've got the oar. Is that what it is? I've got the oar too. And they say, don't let go of it. Make sure you cover the end so you're not hitting anybody. And here I am. And I'm like, on my back. My brother is done with my shit. He takes me and picks me up with my life jacket. And he's, get up. And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm just laughing so hard. Then I'm trying to throw my butt up. My butt was halfway off, like that way. And he goes, do not throw yourself back in the raft. And I'm like trying to get up on there. I finally get back on there. And then we hit another one. And I was like, this is so much fun. And I look over to my brother, and he's done with me. Like, he's like, it was fun, but it was not fun me having to pick you up. So I need my brother if I ever go rafting again, because I want to do it. I want to lose some weight though, so my butt's not so big. So I could sit on that little part of the little raft. I mean, I'm a wide bitch. I'm thick. I'm wide, right? So like, I need him. Because even though he doesn't like me, he will save my life. Wait, you died twice? Yes, I've died twice. True story. And if I don't know where the picture is. Okay, hold on. The picture is hilarious. Because my brother, he's like, I don't want to be on your TikTok. I don't want to be on your TikTok. I was like, okay, fine. So I literally put the boat up, the raft, and I put a funny face over his face, and it looks so funny because he's going. Did you all see? Did you all see the damn fucking? Did anybody see that? Let me see if I can find it. I've got like 6,000 freaking photos in here. Hold on. Gosh, I gotta delete some of this crap out of my phone. Okay, so we went after that. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Where's it at? Ah, shit. It's hard when you literally have 30 freaking thousands. 30 freaking thousands of screenshots in here for proof that you exist. All right. Where's it at? It was after. It was after my dad. Oh my gosh. It's so funny though. I made a video. Ooh, cowboy. I made a video though. A TikTok here. Showing it. He was so funny. Okay, wait. I think I'm getting there, I think. Oh my gosh. The birds were beautiful. I went on this bird thing. Where is it? Then I got on this. Oh my gosh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's him. That's him. Oh, here we go. Okay, can you see? All right. This is my brother. There's the guide. This is my brother and my mom. And then I'm over here. Yeah! I'm over here. And they told me, they're like, there's the camera. And I'm like, everybody's smiling and I'm doing that. It was so much freaking fun. I'm a blast to do stupid shit with, for real. But like, literally, I act a fool 24/7. I'm a fucking fool. That right there is me. Just genuinely me. But the face of my brother, did you see his face that I put on him? I don't want to be on your TikTok. Okay. Oh, shit. And then everybody on Facebook, I mean, he doesn't care about Facebook because I have my Facebook locked down to basically just my friends and family or whatever. So I put that one on Facebook too, the one with his face covered. Oh, gosh, guys. I tell you. Oh, that was too fun. Well, I'm glad I could make you laugh. I'm telling you, like, seriously, I love the bucket list shit. This stuff's fun, right? And my family's usually always in to do it. My mom's a daredevil. She is. You know those things like at amusement parks or whatever? Those swing, I don't know what they are. They raise you up in the air and then they let you go and you swing back and forth. My mom did that with my sister-in-law and her mom years ago and loved it. And she's asked me multiple times if I would do it. And I should do it, but I haven't. The pirate ships. Please video the adventures. Okay, so I need a GoPro before I go on my adventures. Because, like, if I would have had a GoPro, you guys would have been able to see me fly myself into the raft. Like, it would have been amazing. Like, you guys would have, I would have gotten a lot of views on that one. And I sat there like a turtle on its back. Like, with my oar. My brother, cover the end! Like, the guide was probably like, this again? Like, you know, what the wrong is wrong with one of my hairs? So, yeah. You've done the ball that goes up in the air, flies. Okay, so I really want to do a zip line. I think that's going to be the next thing. But, like, I want to do a zip line, like, way up somewhere and go over, like, trees and all that and canyons. And that's the kind of shit I want to do. I want GoPro. I want a GoPro so I can fucking, like, Zip line would be fun. I think it would be too. I think it would be too. You know what I'm afraid of though? So I'm a big person, right? And I know there's weight limits on things. But like I hate to think about the harnesses that go across like around the hooty hoo area and through your leg and up and man, a gravity already pulls down on you. Does it hurt? Got to start a GoPro. I have a huge jar in there full of coins. I don't know how much is in there right now. You zip lined in Jamaica on your honeymoon. Oh my gosh. I bet that was beautiful. I also want to do the parasailing. I've never done that. I want to see all those big shit in the water. Absolutely. I went to Florida. Well, the last time I was at Florida, actually, there was a huge whale shark. Wait, are the whale sharks the ones that are black with the white dots? Is that a whale shark? Anyway, it was huge and it was all around the pier and I was on the pier, so I saw it and I was like, oh, look at that. You know, people started spazzing, running out of the water, like acting freaking fools like for this because it got real close to the shore and I was like, oh no, it's going to beach itself. Oh no, it's going to beach itself. Oh, I was like, and I was running down the thing trying to get to the beach because I was like, if this thing beaches itself, I'm going to try to push it back into the ocean. I don't want it to die. I don't want it to have to sit there and go or whatever it does. That's a whale. Well, it was a whale shark. Whale sharks don't have those holes though, do they? I'm getting my animals mixed up or my fishes. Push it back in. I would push that bitch back in there. I would be like, help! Help me! I would be recruiting everybody on the beach to help push that damn thing back in the water where it belongs. It doesn't belong up on the beach. And, oh my God, have you guys seen the people who swim with the lemon sharks? I think I want to do that too. See, they look really scary, right? But everything I've watched says that they don't eat people. Google says it's harmless. Super safe for humans. The whale shark? That's what I thought. I thought the whale sharks were cool, calm. It wasn't that thing. No, that was a beluga, wasn't it? In Finding Nemo. Was that a beluga or a white shark? A beluga. I like belugas too. Belugas are nice. I mean, I've never heard of a beluga eating somebody. I mean, have you? Hey Siri, has belugas ever eaten people? Beluga whales attempt to bite two divers. Oh. Oh, I guess they attempt to bite. They bite? Belugas eat people? Oh, I like manatees too. I was kayaking one time in the ocean. Well, it was in the ocean, but it wasn't in the ocean. It was in an inlet, but like literally, it was like the end of the beach, and we went back behind, and the ocean was on this side, but the ocean was still. Anyway, I don't know how that works, okay? But I was in a kayak, and I went into the mangroves on accident. Oh my God, those things about I got hit in the head with them, but they were in there. Manatees were in there. And they say you can't touch them, but I tried. But I didn't do it, okay? So don't get on me. I never touched fucking manatee. I wish I did though, because they look fucking cute as fuck. Actually, I want to hug one. I will probably hug one day. All right? It's on my list of things to do. I'm going to go wherever I know. I'm going to go wherever it's legal. I know there's no place. But I figure if they swim near me and I've got my arms open wide, and they just come right up to me, they want that hug. All right? They want it. I probably need it more than they do. All right? Because I was told that all I do is like hugs, and I do. There actually is a place that I can touch them and hug them. I also want to hold a sloth. I will be the person holding the sloth and crying. It's my favorite. All right. I feel like I am a sloth sometimes. I think that in my next life, or my last life or the life before that, one of my lives that I had, I believe that I was a sloth. Okay. I believe that people would just pick me up and tote me around and take me across the road and put me in a different tree. And I mean, I think that I was a sloth. I want to hold one. All right. I do. I'm going to be that person that sits and cries like a baby when I hold one. Just letting you know now that that's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. Don't you talk back at me. We know it. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Oh my gosh, my brain hurts. Like back in here. You know what? Okay, so I need your advice. Do you guys like it with my sides a little longer, or should I just keep shaving them really short? I need to get cleaned up. Like I don't like hair on my ears, so I need to get that cleaned up in the back. But this all right here is growing out. I know some people don't like it. You like it short sides? I should have went today and got a haircut. I should have done a lot of things today, but I didn't. So now it's going to be at least next week before I go get a haircut. Whatever makes me happy. Thanks. Okay, so I need a oh my god, what is that in my hair? Okay. So I need an honest opinion. The bangs and shit. Do you like it like this, messy and stuff, or no? Because it's kind of growing on me. You do. I actually like it. Good. I actually like that you like it. Because I like it. I do. A little shorter, but you like it messy. I do need to get this. I think my hair is thinning. Oh my word. See, can you guys see how gray this is right here? Let me show you. Look at that. Look how gray. I'm very distinguished. Okay. Are you the one that Danny is trying? Danny who? You were talking about a wave perm. I bet it wouldn't cost that much because you don't have a lot. You know, I was, and I don't know. So this is me scrunching my hair to make it kind of a little bit wavy, but I would like for it to be wavy. I would love for it to be wavy. You know, a couple years back, so I used to dye my hair blue black. All right. It was like my hair was normally really dark when I was younger anyway. But like I used to dye it blue black for years. I love that fucking color. Right. And I decided how many years ago now? 4 maybe years ago? 3 or 4 years ago? No, it's been about 4 years ago that I wasn't going to dye it anymore. Because my mom and dad both were silver early, like really early. I don't have an option. Like I'm going to be gray as hell. My brother's hair is really dark. He's 2 years younger than me though, but like his hair is really dark. Mine's not dark anymore. It's pretty light. People are saying no to the perm. You have all white, you love no coloring. You've been silver since you were 17. Yeah, I think it's what gives my age away now too. Um, the other day I told somebody that I was 47 and they about died. They said, "Oh no, I thought that you were like in your mid 30s." I was like, "Oh gosh, bless your soul." I'm really starting to get like a lot of like um wrinkles now. And I'm going to go back on the GLP-1 and I'm really so when I started it My face, I'll lose weight in my face first, so I'll lose my chins. um, but I don't know. It's just I started like my jaws. Like I don't want my jaws to droop. Oh, he's being really kind to me. Who's being really kind to me? Why would she be trying to copy me? I don't even understand that. I don't know anything about her life or what's going on anymore. I no longer follow her. Yeah, so when you're a little bit plumper, you look younger, and that's what I'm afraid of too, is that losing weight, I'm gonna start looking like I'm haggard. Oh, you would have guessed mid-50s? That's awfully nice of you. Yeah, and I've gotta get dentures this year too. I need to go and work on my arms. I need to get a gym membership. I think I might do that this next year. But I don't want to just do it like, because that's usually what everybody does. My New Year's resolution is not to lose weight. My New Year's resolution is to fall in love with myself. So that's what my New Year's resolution is. I'm going to try to work on me. So every time I make something saying that I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to do this or that, I never follow through with it because after a while I get hungry. All right. I get fucking hungry and I get hangry. And then I'm like, fuck this diet. So I already know how I am with that. And then it literally, I binge eat. So like, um, it will make me binge eat. If I start dieting and I'm like hungry and hangry and I'll let it go and I'll like let a week go and I'll try to eat like I'm supposed to and whatever, and I will get fucking fed up and I will sit in front of the fridge and eat and eat and eat for hours, and then I will feel guilty as fuck that I did it. And honestly, I haven't binged for a little bit, but it usually happens when I'm really, really stressed. That's the best resolution you've heard in a long time. Yep. I put a little video out earlier. I was on I was in the car getting ready to go see Cowboy, and 2026 is going to be the year that I fall in love with myself, and I literally do everything in my power to be better all the way around. So you won't do a diet because then I get hungry. My shot makes me not want to eat. I'm not a stress eater. Whenever I got on the GLP-1, I didn't eat. I had to force myself to eat daily. I had to force myself to eat. But I lost a lot of weight. I went from 315 to 240. So this next time, so I'm at 256 right now because I gained weight because I hadn't had the shot. Um, I'm going to try to get right under 200. I look good at 170 when I have muscle, but I know that if I go to 170 right now, I won't look okay. So, but I mean, ultimately, I would like that to be my goal. That's awesome. I'm just a big person anyway. So like for me to say, oh, I want to be 130 pounds, I would look anorexic. So like I couldn't do that. I would just be one big bone. Right? Oh gosh, you're gonna get there, May. 160 is a good goal. Right when you get under 200, you should have a party because like that's an accomplishment in itself. My heaviest was 315 and like I was so depressed. And I was also on medication that made me gain weight. This was during when I was taking Suboxone and stuff, and they put me on this impulse control med, and the impulse control med was not my friend. It literally made me gain so much weight. You're 4 pounds away from 199. You're gonna get it. If you try hard, you'll be there soon. I was on Ozempic though, and it really made me sick. But I kept telling myself I wanted to lose weight, so I didn't care that I got sick. Oh my gosh, Stacey, that's crazy. You know what, May? I would love that to happen. I would love to be in the itty bitty titty committee. Okay. I would like to be the president. I can't be the founder of it, but I would love to be the president. All right. So that would be a plus. That would be a plus. I don't really have big bazookas or anything, but like I'm wide and round. I'm just big. I'm big. I'm a C. And I think I'm like a medium C. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to tell you what the BMI is for me. You're a DD? Oh, you know what? I thought you meant designated driver for a second. And I was like, what? You're a double D. Double D. Listen, if I could get mine down to an A, I would. It's not that I want to like not have them. I just don't want them to bounce. When I was in sports and stuff, my chest was small. All right. Of course, I was smaller. All right. But every time I would run up and down the court, and I felt that my I was bouncy. Oh hell no! I'd go lift weights. I'd tighten that shit up. There's no way. I was like, I don't like the bounce. It just. You have a friend that's an H. You're a double A. Oh my gosh! Can we trade? Let's just go ahead and trade. Trade it out. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You were an I? The one that goes before J? Let's trade. You can have them. They're a little droop, okay? But I'm sure you can tack them up. You had a reduction? Listen, I would reduce mine if I could, all right? I just don't like them bouncy. I mean, yours can bounce, mine not. I don't want them bouncing. I am very lucky though that when they do bounce, they don't like smack me in the chin, all right? Because if they smacked me in the chin, I would never bounce again. Okay, I just bounce again. I would never bounce again. Oh shit! I had a bra on tonight, and I was on Facetime with one of my friends, and she was telling me I need to put a bra on. I'm like, I have one on. I need one with support. I need support. I'm gonna be one of those women that start tucking them in their pants. I Oh shit. No, I'm not tucking them in my pants. I mean, I could, I guess. Not really. They're not there yet. All right? They're not there yet, but they're going there. I mean, 47 years of the gravity. Do they make anti-gravity bras? That should be a thing. It should be a thing. They should make a bra that when you put your bazookas in there, that they automatically just float right up to the top of the bra and look perfect. Why haven't they done that yet? All of this technology, all this AI bullshit, and they can't make the bazookas float to the top of the bra. Mine won't spill out the top, okay? I'm trying I'm trying to okay, so like I know this is TMI, but I'm one of those women that have like the island, not the island, but like the the gap? Is that what it's called? The bazooka gap? Anyway, I got a gap, right? And so I have to literally push them, push them, push them, push them to make it look like there's something going on. There's these bras aren't helping. How about suspenders? I'm going to suspend those bitches. Could you see it now? My problem is I've wore a sports bra for like since Jesus was a fetus, okay? I can't like they're comfortable, all right? But now they are like they have some issues, all right? They're very depressed. They're depressed. And they're lonely because I've got the gap and they want to come together, but they can't because there's the gap. All right. I'm going to have to figure out a good bra so that they can come together, not be lonely. Love sports bras. Love sports bras. Get full coverage under. Fuck that underwire. Back when I was in school for high school, I thought I would get me an underwire bra. Those wires poke you like in the most inopportune times. They like literally gouge down into your skin, and then you're like trying to get it to not know. Who wants that? They still fuck with underwires? Tell me, say it's not so. Why do men want to torture us? Not if you get a good one in the right size. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It always poked me. People wonder why I got scared of those bras. I just was like, I'm staying away from all that. And now I'm jealous because I've tried on, okay, I literally have tried on probably 35 bras in the last fucking week. And none of them make the girls look like they should. If it pokes you in the pits, it's too big. Well, no one ever told me that. You have a big back. I fucking probably have a big back too. Somebody made a troll page about me, Big Back Bertha or something like that one time. And I don't know how they knew because I rarely show my back, so I don't fucking know. Put me under. Someone just did. What? If you don't have a belly, that's just sizest. I swear. So I can't wear an underwire if I've got a belly. Who out there who out there doesn't have a belly at this point? Oh, that's a lie. Is one of you bitches in here not have a belly? If so, get out. Get out. This is 2025. We are all obese. Okay? We are all obese here. 2025. We're living in the times of the extended BMI. Hello. It digs into your ribs if you're sitting too long. Oh my gosh. One of your bazookas will pop out while you're driving a bus? Tommy, what are you giving up for? I invited you. You invited me, or you wanted to come, or something.
I'm
What?
sorry. There's just a whole mess going on over in Smash's Live. They're replaying Petty's Live, and I'm trying to clarify some things, and I wanted you to be able to tell your side of the story. I know you're live right now, but I wanted you to be able to come and tell your side of the story because I don't like the picture that's being painted.
I won't go over to Patty's Live.
No, it's not Petty's, it's Smash's.
Who?
Smash.
I don't.
Smashly.
Smashly.
Yeah, I'm a mod for her. She's a really great gal. She comes on at night and does like recaps, but um she's telling she's they're telling the petty story from yesterday, but I don't like it because your side's not getting told.
And that's okay, Tommy. You know what? A lot of people are going to sit and talk about me, and I can't. I'm going into 2026 without this bullshit. So,
I understand.
I mean, I really wish that I could sit and defend myself and say whatever, but at the end of every day, they don't believe me anyway. So it's been tiring trying to scream from the mountaintop certain things, but like,
I think that they would give you the benefit of the doubt there. But let me just clarify something real quick. Is this Mary individual, is that Tara Greathouse?
no,
No, separate people.
yeah,
Okay, that's what I was confused about because I really thought that that was Tara.
no, no, no,
Okay, all
yeah.
right,
I mean,
all
I
right.
I really wish that like, but I don't really think that anything I'm going to say, I don't think that anybody really cares. And I know that.
Actually, that group over there is really good people, and I think they would completely listen to you. Honestly,
I mean, they probably have a bunch of my haters in their comment section.
no, there's a lot of people that don't know you there, and that's what I don't like
And why are they talking about me?
because she just rehashes like different lives, and they're playing Petty's live, so everybody's over there trying to put the pieces together, and I'm like, wait a minute, I would rather,
Okay.
I would
Well, I
rather,
don't know who she is. I mean,
I
does
get
she
it,
have people in
I
her
get it.
box?
She would let you in. Yeah, she's very fair. She's a really good girl.
I
She
was just
don't
wondering
put
if
up with
we
the
could
nonsense.
co-host. That's all.
Sure, she would do that.
I mean, if she wants me, if you want to go over there and ask her if she wants me in her live, ask her to co-host me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
All right.
Tom.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Um okay, so what was I saying? Um oh, my head hurts so bad. I literally have this bump back here and I don't know what's wrong. We are having fun here. I don't plan on stopping having fun. It is almost 3 in the morning though, and I've got to get up at 5. I thought that I was going to just get on here for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, oh man, I don't even know this person. I don't think. Well, if she co-hosts me in a minute, then I guess I'll go over there for a minute. But on your For You page, well, that's nice. Okay, so what was I saying? Because you guys know, people who know me knows I forget everything. They talk about old shit because they got nothing to do. Well, probably, probably, probably. You never know. People are something else. But I mean, if I'm going to talk about it, I'm talking about it before. Hello, how are you doing? Hey, I am really sorry that I sent you some cracked out message earlier because I was getting ready to go on a date and I was like, I wanted to say something, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, man, I felt like I sounded silly. No, we definitely will connect. Definitely. So tomorrow, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow or whatever, but I get off around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So anytime after two, if you want to like message me or whatever, I'm all for it. I've been trying to put something together. I was looking at multiple women that are missing in that area. So it's something that this girl told me today that really got me like got under my skin was that the mayor right now is so freaking obsessed with moving the Chicago Bears there that he doesn't really care about what's going on to the missing girls. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I have a book here. This is what I do anyway. I've got like 8 pages already front and back just written down of different things. So I'm really I really want to help. I really want to help. Go Bears, but they need to stay in Chicago. I agree. I agree. But you know, that's money. That's money. And people want money. So missing girls don't bring in money or revenue for Gary, Indiana. So, um, yeah. People always ask me to like cover things or whatever. And then this woman asked me to cover this. And I was like, okay, we'll do this. I'll start talking about it. I don't really understand what happened. So today, what I did was I went to Google Maps and I was looking at the area and stuff since I can't be there. And I like zoomed in on the place where they live and, you know, just looking in the area of all the green spaces. This woman told me that the spaces towards Lake Michigan have been searched already, but the spaces towards 94 haven't. And that's a lot of green space right there and water. So, and that Virginia Street, or is it Virginia Avenue? It it dead ends like to curve right there into all that green space. Anyway, I'm in. I'm in. Count me in. It looks big. It looks like it's a lot there. I mean, I wish that I could be there to help search and stuff because I'm sure as soon as it gets warmer though, I definitely can be up there to help because I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I'm not that far away. You're not going to give up. That's good. That's good. Um, and you know what might happen is you might find one of the other missing girls along the way because I think there was like what six in like 2004 that came up missing, and then there's some this year that's come up missing. And I didn't look any farther back than 24. So somebody told me that you were going to dive. Thank you. There's been others found while searching. Yeah, I was going to look into some of these people that I wrote down today that I saw on a website. for Gary, Indiana. I have a question for you though. Is anybody on social media, like the mom, the girlfriend, the dad, are any of them on social media? Because I tried to look and I can't really find any of the accounts because I'm getting confused, honestly, with all these different videos that I've been watching. Most of the videos look like they were maybe YT lives or something. Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad you all had a good time. I am getting ready to go lay down because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up in 2 hours. Said you declined. I haven't even gotten it. I haven't gotten one. What's the name on it? All right, cool. Yeah. Inbox me your number and I'll text you. Cashly or Smashly. All right. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all. Can I invite them? Oh shit. I just hit invite to invite a total stranger, probably. I hate when I do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh shit. I'm trying. It was an accident. What the heck kind of statement's that? To make sure I poo before tomorrow night. What? I'm not seeing the. Oh, so you don't carry us into the new year? That's hilarious. My word. My head hurts so bad. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that at all. I literally picked my lip. I hate when I do that. I had like a little bump and I squeezed it and then I picked it. I fucking hate when that happens. Well, I'm not getting an invite, so I guess I'll try to go over there. I don't know where. Where am I going? Smashly? All right, guys, I'm going to end this live. I love you, but I'm going to go look and see if I can find this person.